Well, thanks so much for taking your time to chat. We'll be seeing you shortly here in Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. How was
Oh yeah.
Scrappy originally described to you?
Well, it's crazy because I originally auditioned for a completely different character. So I go in for another character, I do my thing, and they tell me, hey, we're going in a completely different direction with that character. But the role of Scrappy, we think he's perfect for. So I'm like, who is this guy? Well, who is he? I'm like, send me the script, send me the sides, man. Let me figure out who he is. So I accepted the role before I even fully knew who he was. It wasn't until I had a conversation with Sasha Penn and he broke him down as just being a warrior, one of Rock's most loyal soldiers. He'll do anything for her. He has undying loyalty for her. She's shown him so much love and taking care of him that he'll do whatever it takes to prove his loyalty within the organization.
Was there anything then that you added to him once you learned about him that you personally felt, this, I see this about him?
Totally. Well, Sasha gave me the opportunity. He gave me full permission. He said, I want you to make this character exactly who you want him to be. And that just gave me full permission to just really just dial back and figure out how I wanted to approach it. I'm from New York City originally. So the moment I got called in for this, I was just excited to get the chance to bring some authenticity to the role. So once he told me who Scrappy was, I just wanted to pay homage to some of the guys I saw growing up in my neighborhood back in the 90s.
What has challenged you the most about your portraying of him?
Wow. I'm full of energy. I'm always ready to rock at all times. I'm a dancer first, so I love getting the chance to utilize my full capacity. So with Scrappy being who he is, he has to play the back seat for quite some time during the beginning of the series. So having to kind of just take that back seat was incredibly tough because I'm like, oh man, let me go. I got the engines revving, but it taught me patience. It taught me that, good things come to those who wait. So I got to experience that in my real life as well as during my portrayal as Scrappy.
Were you familiar with any of your co-stars before getting to work with them on Raising Kanan?
Oh, totally. I mean, Joey Badass for one, Brooklyn boy, New Yorker. So that was incredibly exciting. I saw Quincy was at my callback, so that was cool to see that translated. So was Toby Sandman, who plays Symphony. So I got to see those guys. I've been a big fan of London Brown from Ballers back in the day. So
Right.
to get the opportunity to work with him was incredible, man. He's just so quick on his feet. He's absolutely hilarious. Everyone in the cast just forces you to bring your A game at all times.
The series has already been renewed even before an episode has aired. I mean, are there some favorite episodes or maybe some memorable moments you can tease that really stand out to you?
Well, oh man, the entire series is crazy. The pilot is absolutely bananas. I can't even wait to see it. The pilot you're just getting introduced to all of these colorful characters and just seeing the wonderful tapestry that we've created. One of my favorite episodes is episode 3 because it opens up on Scrappy getting busy. So I got to just show some of my physicality, some of my athleticism, and it's one of my best episodes. Also, episode 5 is just a great. Once we get halfway through, that's when things start to get a little spicy. So we definitely keep you on your toes.
You're a part of social media. Are you excited for that instant fan feedback you're going to be receiving when the episodes do premiere?
That's one thing that I've yet to experience. So I'm truly looking forward to see how it translates to the people. That's what I'm really curious to experience. I know that the Power universe is just massive.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see if we're going to be welcomed, which characters they connect to. I'm thrilled. I love that it has such a full engagement with social media because it keeps us closer to the people.
The premiere is just around the corner. How do you plan to celebrate?
I don't even know yet. I'm going on vacation first. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I'm going to take a quick trip to Miami just to get some fun in the sun, soak out, relax. And I'm flying back in for the premiere just to check it out with my family. Probably a glass of champagne, but I like to keep it chill because I'm a very tough critic on myself. So I'm celebrating it, but at the same time I'm studying and going, oh man, okay, that could have been better. Okay, there's room for improvement. So I'm excited. I'm excited for my family mainly though, and my friends to check it out, because we started filming this February 2020, right before the pandemic. So this has
Yeah.
been more than a year in the making.
My goodness, this is going to be such an epic show. What do you think it is about it that's really going to make Power fans super invested in it?
I think one thing is it's the 90s, man. The 90s was such an iconic and classic era, and they've done an incredible job in capturing its authenticity, from the set design to the wardrobe to the consultants, the dialect coaches. It's just, I felt transported into another world. Even my character, I look completely different. You know, right now I'm looking kind of smooth, you know, but Scrappy
Right.
is he's a savage, man. As soon as I would get in the character, going through hair and makeup, I'd come out of the trailer already feeling like a different person. We're on set, and just the energy. I've seen the cast more so as their characters than I have as their normal selves. You know, so just that 90s energy, it's going to be incredible. It's New York City, it's 50, it's power, it's a throwback. Get ready.
How did you shake off a long day of filming? You have so much energy, I'm sure, at the after a long day of shooting, you probably were still ready to go. But
Oh yeah, I'm that guy coming home. We're rapping 6:30 a.m. You know, I take a little nap on the ride back home, and then I'm up telling everybody, like, oh my gosh, guys, you got to see what we did today. I'm in this scene with Makai. We're running through. It's just, and I'm up for at least another 5-6 hours, because I love this stuff so much. I love it so much. So just getting the chance to sink my teeth in, it was so incredibly fulfilling. So I'm still on cloud nine. I'm excited that we got renewed for a second season, because it's just an opportunity to get busy all over again. Incredible cast, really and truly like family.
what are the other projects you've been busy working on recently?
Well, I've been focused only on raising Kanan at the moment. Really doing some self-produced projects, and just really working on writing right now. That's what my focus is.
Are we going to get to see you perform dance anytime soon, or you're just really focused on acting at the moment?
You know, it's really crazy, because I always felt like I had to focus my energy on one thing if I really wanted to make it through as an actor, you know, because initially when I was auditioning, it was like, oh, wow, you're a dancer. And I'm like, no, I'm an actor who can dance. I'm an actor who can dance. And I had to continuously drill that into people's minds. And I'm like, yo, if they keep seeing me dance, they're not going to take me seriously. They're going to think that this is just a hobby. So I did take some time off, but during the quarantine, it really made me realize the value of the things that I love, you know. And once you start pursuing something professionally, it's so easy to kill that fire that just makes you do it because you love it. Now it's like, I got to do this to pay my bills. I've got to do this to make sure I eat. So your priorities start to get meddled within each other, you know. So now I'm in a place where I'm acting professionally, so dance is mine again. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to just creating my own content, getting back in the studio, and still getting busy while I can still use my facility.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the work that you do?
Well, thank you so much for even being interested and invested. I truly appreciate you. It's what keeps me going when times get tough. It keeps me motivated when I have my own doubts, and it just inspires me to keep going. I'm still incredibly surprised by where I'm at today. You know, I'm so grateful, but to pray and dream about things and to see them come into fruition is beyond a dream. So thank you guys for all your support throughout the years, throughout my career transitions. It means the most.